Guys, if you want to buy cheap, safe NBA 2K MT, go check out safenbamt.com. Enjoy instant delivery, cheap prices, and safe, secure transactions. Make sure you use code WITNESS for a 5% discount. Also, guys, if you need to go 12-0 in MyTeam Unlimited, or you need to complete the Spotlight Series challenges, go DM DVDJ on Facebook or on Twitter. Their links are in the description, and use code WITNESS again for a 10% discount. What's going on, guys? Witness 2K back on NBA 2K20. In this video, I'm going to be building my God Squad for you guys. I have gotten a lot of new, really good cards lately, and I need to build a 13-man lineup. I haven't really had a chance to build it yet to see where I want to run everybody, but that's what we're going to be doing in this video. It's looking pretty nice though, I know that for sure. So drop a like right now and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Before we actually build the lineup though, we got to do the autofill lineup and see what 2K would give us. This is what they think is going to be my best lineup, and it is off by a long shot. Obviously they just chuck all the opals in the starting lineup, but that ain't going to be it. But it's got a lot of the players that I would use, but a lot of the players that I wouldn't use. So 2K is completely wrong. Alrighty guys, so we have a blank canvas right now, and we're going to build the squad, and then I'm going to value the squad after it, because it's pretty expensive, my team at the moment. Obviously there are some reward cards and things like that, so you obviously can't auction them, but I'm sort of give them a bit of just a rough value just to see what I think they would probably be worth if you could auction them. But we're going to go ahead and build the starting lineup. My starting point guard, I have to go with this new J.R. Smith. This J.R. is amazing. I love this card. J.R. is always like my favorite card to use in 2K. He's probably one of my favorite players all time as well. I wonder if someone's going to pick him up soon, like an NBA team, because I'm pretty sure he's a free agent at the moment. But I absolutely love this J.R. card. He can shoot like crazy. He's a glitched card, so he can play point guard. That's why I do run him there. So he's my starting point guard. Absolutely cheesy running him there. My shooting guard is, of course, Tracy McGrady. I did forget about him there, but so JR selling for about, I do have them valued here at about 450k is what he is selling for. And then we have T-Mac right here. It's T-Mac. I mean, I always have a T-Mac card on my squad, except for 2K19, honestly. I had to pick between JR, Opal JR, or T-Mac. Had to pick who I preferred, and I preferred JR over T-Mac, but last year, 2K19, T-Mac didn't feel as glitchy as he normally is. Like, normally T-Mac is so cheesy. I didn't find him that cheesy in 2K19, but 2K20 he's back to his old ways. So we got T-Mac. These two cards right here are just lights out shooters. I love running them together. They can both get shots off from anywhere. So those are my two guards. My small forward, I have been running this new Richard Jefferson. He is so good. I love this card. He is definitely worth the grind, absolutely. He, again, can do everything. You know, he can shoot from deep, he can dunk it. He's a big man as well. Like, he can play power forward, so running him at small forward makes him really good. And another spotlight player that I run here is the Giannis. Now, he's a 96 overall, RJ is a 97, but this Giannis is much better. He's crazy. Obviously, he just has those Giannis animations where he can just do the most ridiculous stuff, and he can shoot the three ball a little bit. I do get quite a few shots off with him. So those are my two forwards, and the center is someone that is not going to be replaced for a very long time, and that is my Galaxy Opal David Robinson. That is how my starting lineup is looking. I think it's absolutely sick. This D-Rob does have a diamond three-point shoot on him as well, which makes him so much better. My triple threat trio is normally D-Rob, Giannis, and JR. They have been getting me so many wins. But now we're going to move on to the bench. We have a few spots to fill here. My backup point guard has to go to another glitch card. I have both of the glitch cards. We have JR and Ben Simmons. I run Ben Simmons as my backup point guard. He's super good for a point guard because he is 6'10", a 6'10" point guard. And I picked him up with a diamond contract and a diamond three-point shoot. He is selling for, he's about the 450k as well. He does have a diamond shoe. If I sold him on the right time, you know, he could sell from probably around 500k if I was lucky, but he's a great backup point guard. If I really needed clamps, you know, I would run him at the starting point guard position if I was in a tough game. Probably move JR to shooting guard and then T-Mac to small forward, and then put RJ on the bench if I absolutely had to, if I was in a do or die type game. So we got Ben Simmons right there. Backup shooting guard, it gets a bit tricky, I can't really remember. I think Jason Richardson's a good fit. If you haven't grinded for him, I do recommend it. He is crazy. He can shoot from really deep as well. He doesn't have Hall of Fame range extender, but he does have it in the goal, which makes him really good, and he can dunk like crazy. He dunks over everyone. So he's definitely worth that domination grind, even though it is a dumb grind. My backup small forward, I think would give it to probably Antoine Jamison. I really like Antoine's jump shot. He can shoot really good, plus he's great at getting rebounds, and defensively he's really good. I don't know his defensive stat. It says 78, but I find him a lot better than that. That is only his diamond stat, but I find him a lot better on defense than that. And obviously he's really tall for a small forward, so he's great to run up there. And actually, no, I think I will run him at the power forward and Jason Richardson at the small forward, because there's a player that I forgot about, and that is this Pink Diamond James Harden. I really like this Harden. He only sells for about 90k. I saw a snipe just before for 75k, but I didn't want to just risk it. So I had to run this Harden on the squad. He's super nice. He's a great shooter. You know, I normally did play him at point guard, but now that I have J.R. Smith and Ben Simmons, I just don't need it anymore. That's why I got this James Harden. He gets a little bit little. I mean, I kind of do like big small forwards, but Jason Richardson is 6'6", so I mean he holds his own. He's doing all right. And then my center, I do run Serge Ibaka, who is a more preferred power forward, but he's great for rebounds and great for block shots, and he can hold his own against any center, at least for now anyway, since there's not a ton of great big men. I mean, there are a few, but not a ton. So I got Serge Ibaka running that. Now, he's worth the grind, but someone that I don't think is really worth the grind, but he is on the squad, is Dominique Wilkins. 1,000 wins is a lot. You do get Serge Ibaka at 500 or 600 wins. If I had to get rid of one of these cards and never use them again, it would be Dominique Wilkins. I prefer Serge Ibaka. Obviously, they're two completely different players, but I do really like this Serge Ibaka, so that's why I use him at the backup center. And the two spots right here, I run Isaiah Thomas because he's a Galaxy Opal. In my opinion, he's probably the worst Opal in the game, but he's just a hell of a grind. I feel as though I have to use him. He is an amazing shooter, though. His shooting stats go crazy. He's got a 97 three-point shot, mid-range is 96, shot close 95, and his ball handling and passing is crazy. He's a great point guard. It's obviously just that 5'9" height that really lets him down. And the final position here, I do like to normally run one more big man, so I just put Patrick Ewing there for the time being. I don't really want to pay for any center at the moment, sort of just waiting till we get like something like a Shaq, or I don't know. I would like to evo Kareem to Pink Diamond, and I would put him there, but I honestly just couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered to evo cards right now. If I want to evo someone, it's got to be someone like a fun shooting guard or small forward. Something like Kareem, it just takes forever. I don't find it worth it, but I mean, if you want to evo him, go for it. Just personally, couldn't really be bothered. But that is how the lineup is looking. Now, I've given a value to every card, even the reward cards, to what I would think for if they could sell. So starting off, we have Giannis. Again, obviously you cannot sell him on the auction house, but if I had to give him a value, I think I would give him a 350k value. I think he would sell for a lot more than that. I'm just sort of being, I don't want to overprice him, so I valued him at 350k. Next up, we have RJ. I think he would probably only sell for between 200 and 300. I would just say 200 for this video. I don't really know why. I just don't think he would be a really expensive player, because he's sort of new. Like, not many people really use RJ. Like in the previous years, have you ever thought your end game squad would have an RJ on it? Not really. So that's why I value him at around the 200k mark. And then we've got Ben Simmons, who's 450, and JR, who's 450 as well. Then we have T-Mac, who's valued at about $500,000 at the moment on the auction house. James Harden is only at a 90k, like I said. Super cheap card, and he's so freaking good. We've got Jason Richardson. I think he's an amazing Galaxy Opal. Obviously, being a Galaxy Opal is going to just raise the value of cards. Like, as soon as there's an Opal that you can buy on the auction house, their prices are ridiculous. The things he can do, his dunking and his shooting, are what people look for, and his badges are amazing as well. So I value him at about 300k. Then we got Antoine Jameson. I think a pink diamond version of him, I think he would be valued at around the 200k mark because he can shoot really well. He can play small forward as well, which makes him a little bit cheesier. And he does have the base 11 jump shot, which is smooth as hell. I love that jump shot. Then we have Serge Ibaka. Now, this isn't just off my personal preference. I think people would probably pay around 200k for him. I don't think he'd hit 300k, but I think it'd be between that 200-300k. So I value him at 200k. I value Dominique Wilkins and Isaiah Thomas at 200k as well, just because they're not OP. Like, I prefer cards, like I prefer these cards right here, these pink diamonds and Diamond JR over Dominique Wilkins and Isaiah Thomas. They're just better, in my opinion. I know they're not Opals, these cards, but let's face it, they are better than Galaxy Opals. Like T-Mac or Dominique Wilkins, who would you rather on your squad? You'd rather T-Mac for sure. Like, and so yeah, I value those two at 200k each. And the Patrick Ewing that I run here, I'd value him at about 80k because he's a pretty basic big man. You know, he blocks shots, he gets rebounds, he shoots the mid-range a little bit, and that's really it. He's just being a big man, which is how he really played. I mean, he's just a big man, and he was really good. But for 2k, I think he'd only value for about 80k. So after adding all of that up, I value this team at 2.7 million MT. So actually guys, I was just editing this video and realized I forgot to give a value to David Robinson, who is like the best card in the game right now. If you could put him on the auction house, I would probably value him at about 500k because he is a beast. So that would probably average the team value to around 3 million, not 2.7. So yeah, between 2.5 million to 300 million, I think this squad is worth. I'm really happy with how it's looking. I think it looks amazing, especially like this JR is my favorite card in the game right now. Second favorite would be T-Mac, then probably Giannis, then David Robinson, then really just everyone else. I don't really care, but yeah, JR, T-Mac, Giannis, and D-Rob are my favorite cards to use at the moment. They give me the most points, they do the most work on the floor. So this is my squad, guys. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think it's pretty awesome. But that's going to wrap up this God Squad update videos. I hope you did enjoy it, guys. Make sure to drop a like right now and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I cannot wait till the token mark gets updated because I've got 1.5 thousand tokens to spend. So we're going to be able to add 2 new opals to this as well, which is going to make it so much better. I cannot wait for that. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy. Shout out of the video goes to Jackson W2009. Shout out to you for commenting, bro. I really do appreciate you. But I will catch you all in the next upload, guys. It's been witnessed.